Alice in Wonderland, written by Lewis Carroll, a classic in every respect. After a tumble down the rabbit hole, Alice finds herself far, far away from home. Now, whether you've read the book or you've seen the movies, Alice in Wonderland is something that mesmerizes young and old. So how could we be left behind? We too went down a rabbit hole looking for the grounds in Alexandria. Hello, welcome back to Dehradun Wala Vlogs. We are here in Alexandria today. I'm going to take you in to this lovely place called the Grounds in Alexandria. See their nice mushrooms. This is a chessboard, and you can see all these. It's so well laid out, so beautiful. And this is the actual grounds where we get some tea and coffee and we can do some co-working. Those who've read the book will find these references quite amusing. So this is the spade. There's two. We've got flamingos, ace of hearts. And you can see this is all in the open. So this is exposed to all rain, sail, sunshine. This is just the theme. And once the season is over, they'll pull this down. It's very close to Sydney Park as well.
More about his kind of networks.
Little mushrooms. And a blue mushroom. That's so true. We're all mad in here. This way, that way, do not be late. Follow the white rabbit. Mad tea party up there, wrong way. And you guys can't feel this, but there is a florist here. So even though these flowers are artificial, you can get the smell from this florist shop. Little piggy, a little tea party. And we've got an animal farm inside. It almost looks like a Mad Hatter. So they've got these little photo booth spots. Kids can just sit here, take a nice photo. Let's do that actually. Too tempting not to take a selfie. That's the Mad Hatter's chair. And this is where we are co-working for the day. I'll take you inside. We got a cheeky little coffee. This is a nice tea party. Imagine having scones and everything. And it's on that soft moss bush or soft moss. So when I think Alice falls down the rabbit hole, I think she has a soft landing. If you remember that chapter 1 or 2, then this is where she lands on soft moss. So there's a tea party on soft moss. Fresh lemonade stall. And this is where we get our breakfast and coffee. So this is the exterior of the grounds. The good thing we like about this place is dogs are allowed, but then we have to park them here. That's why it's called dog parking. And this is where our co-working space is. If I'm here alone, usually Shiv will come for office work. It's pretty close. He'll drop me here. I can spend hours and hours here. It's such a beautiful vibe. On a day like this, wouldn't you want to be here? Please write in your comments if you'd like to visit, and we can have a good productive session here one day. There's a little fountain here. People are throwing their coins here. It's a poor man's version of Trevi Fountain, probably. This is the inside of the grounds. Usually evenings, this place is used for dinners, etc. And this area is covered. And that's where we've got our day set up. Hey, Siva. So we're co-working here for the day. But what's my favorite place, even though there's Alice in Wonderland, there are animals here. So there's a goat, there are chooks, and I'll show you how beautiful they look. Children would really enjoy coming here because then they can touch the animals and feed them. The chooks here, 2 goats. It's got this rustic shed feel. And the grounds itself are quite big. You also have boutiques, shops, stores, etc. that happen here. But it's a good confluence of nature and, you know, just the whole vibe. Look at this. That's where you're working. So much greenery here. You feel so nice. And this is a lemon tree. If you guys haven't seen lemons, look how big they get. And that's why there's a lemonade stall. There you can see it. A nice, big, fat, juicy lemon. Isn't that big and huge? Imagine how it's going to be. Those of you who've heard the song, The Lemon Tree, yeah, you can sing that under this tree. Ooh. My granny would love this. She'd make it all into pickles. And it's the start of spring here since September. Oh, isn't this beautiful? It's not thorny, it's quite soft. Very nice. Love purple. And this is how it looks. So now that we've seen the Alice in Wonderland side of the grounds, let's go explore what else is there in the grounds to explore. So this is another green space that's available. And just while we are taking a walk, a bit of a background on the grounds in Alexandria. This, I think, opened in 2012, and it was the concept was to have a thriving urban sanctuary right in the middle of CBD. What has happened over the years is it's become so loved, so known for the beautiful, and look at the immersive experience that it's become Australia's top 10 Instagrammable locations. We are not here for that. We are here to merge the good and the old. And what do we see in front of us? A kissing booth. Shout out to Kissing Booth on in Netflix. Whoever's seen it, please share in your comments. Road. So these are, I think, old Sydney buildings which are being converted into commercial spaces now. You can see. And this is where all the boutiques and all the clothing shops are. So if you've seen our previous videos, we've gone to the cannery, whereas this is called the tannery. Under Armour, it's called the mill. These are all the shops here. This is another garden area. So you can get a takeaway, come and sit here in peace and eat. This is nice and covered, so you can come and sit here even on a rainy day. Oh, birds of paradise. A lot of people think this is the face of the thing, but no, you have to imagine this is the beak of the bird, this is the head of the bird, and imagine a flying bird. That's why it's called birds of paradise. So now if you imagine it from that side, that's a flying bird. That looks very impressive. Look at these gorgeous trees. See, you don't really need it to be fed from the ground. If you have a really big pot, you can even grow a banana tree. I'm guessing this is the banana tree. And this is a bridal shop called Grace Loves Lace. So these are, you can just get the app. So you have your QR code, you scan it, then you can take it and you can leave it anywhere. There's a lot of these Lime Ubers that are available. There's the Lululemon shop. They all do all the lycra, athletics, sports clothing.
Obvious feedback.
And now we've reached the other side of the grounds in Alexandria. So it's a very nice space, quite like the Cannery in Rosebery. It's got the grounds in Alexandria, which really has some nice eating spots, really relax, work. And I think a place you can spend a whole day with family, because there's some animals, just farm animals for kids to enjoy. There is a good amount of food. There's a lot of space. And there's just right in the middle of the city. So this Alexandria, if you Google, it's within the city fringe. So it's not too far away from CBD. So if you're taking a day off in the afternoon, come here, spend a few hours, a lot of green spaces. So hopefully you can enjoy Alexandria and the grounds with us. So we're back on the main road and we're walking outside of the grounds. So if you've heard of WeWork or Work.it, these are office collab spaces. So we're taking a round on the exterior side of the grounds. So think of it as a square area. Right in the middle of it, no one can imagine there could be such a lot of greenery around it or inside it. So if you're in Sydney City or close to Sydney City or in Alexandria, do give a visit to the grounds in Alexandria and hopefully you have a great day here. And we are back to the entrance events of the grounds. Back to Alice in Wonderland. And because it's peak lunchtime, look at the line for the restroom. So we have reached the terrace of the grounds and that's how it looks. That's Dehradun Wala, that's grounds. We're just getting an aerial shot here. And there's a little mushroom here as well. There's nowhere to go. We came up these dingy stairs. There's a saying in Hindi, "Chade to aise taise, ab utrenge kaise." I love this greenery on this spiral. And that brings our afternoon at the grounds to an end. We're gonna go back, but look at this beauty. Surely gonna miss this and come back again. So that brings us to an end at an amazing afternoon at the grounds in Alexandria. If you liked it as much as we did, then don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Dehradun Wala Vlogs. Till then, thank you so much for watching. Signing off, this is Dehradun Wala Siva and Divya.